Hi, the one and only. This is Danielle of Black Healing Matters, and I am honored to be your most engaged listener today. I obviously have been listening to quite a lot of your shows, just kind of trying to get a feel for who you are and where you come from and your perspective. So thank you very much for kissing thine hand. I appreciate it. And I wish you much, much luck. I love what you're doing with your station. It's very engaging. It's really, it's fresh. So, I enjoy your topic. So I appreciate what you're doing. Keep doing what you do. And your segment about Black healing, I think, was also really poignant, because I like to not be the only one talking about this, because I think that, it's a topic everyone should talk about. So, anyway, I appreciate that. And just spreading the word, because, this is something that, the reason I started this was that to open these conversations and just bring it to the forefront, bring it to the consciousness of our people that, in my opinion, really healing is prerequisite for our success. So thank you for picking up on that and kind of taking the baton and, passing it on, because there are people listening to you who will maybe not listen to me. So appreciate that and have a wonderful day. Be blessed. And as always, Black Healing Matters. Hi, Tony Mosey. This is Danielle. And I just wanted to say thank you for, first of all, coming back to re-record your call-in, because I think that is really important to note the differences. And, excuse me, people really usually have no idea. And like you mentioned as well, though, the whole idea is to kind of demystify, destigmatize the whole area of mental health, because unfortunately it's got a not so good rap, as we all know. But also, everybody deals with mental health. Not everybody might deal with cancer. Not everybody might deal with cardiac diseases. But everybody deals with mental health. So I think that this is something that we have to open the book on and really start at the beginning. So thank you very much for opening that chapter and making it okay. Opening these conversations, making them more accessible, and bringing them to the forefront of our consciousness. Thank you, Tony Mosey, again, for coming back and recording that 2 times like a G. And as always, be blessed. Black Healing Matters.
Hello, Black Healing Matters. How you doing? It's Tony Mosey. So I'm calling back, giving a call in to speak about many things. Of course, the first thing I want to talk about is the difference between therapists, psychologists, and psychiatrists. People need to also notice the difference, especially if they want to go into the field, as a PsyD is different than a PhD versus an MD. So having a doctorate in psychology a PsyD only gives you such a small, window of what you can do, versus a PhD, which allows you to be a practitioner and a scholar. And a PsyD is only a practitioner. And then an MD, as you see, can actually do all three. They could be a practitioner, scholar, med giver. But I really do believe that mental health overall is just very stigmatized, and we need to bring more awareness.
Hey, good morning, Danielle. My name is Stephanie Sanchez. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I just joined Anchor. I was doing some exploring, and I got to say I'm so happy and blessed I came across your station. Those 3 tips you gave today in your Welcome Wellness Wednesday episode, it was just so enlightening. So simple, but sometimes you just forget how to do the simple things in life. I'm a sophomore in college, and you can imagine how stressed I am. It seems to be getting harder instead of easier each semester, but I will apply those 3 tips, and especially the last one, practicing gratitude. Right when you said that prayer, I repeat it after you, and I just feel so much better and like I'm ready to take on the morning. So I want to thank you so much. and you just gain one more listener. I hope you have a great day.
Hey Danielle, it's Purse from Purse Mental Health Person on the Borderline, and I'm just calling in to say hi, mainly because I commented on one of your segments about your stress and how it manifests itself in your stomach area, and my stress also manifests itself in my abdomen. And you asked, like, how do you cope with that? Because you say that you just rest your hands on your stomach and ask for peace. And I don't. I just kind of acknowledge it, and then I move on, and I do whatever work or project is in front of me. I have 3 mental health diagnoses, and one of them is generalized anxiety. So basically, I always feel like throwing up. I always feel like the world's ending, and I've learned to just kind of push it aside. But I do wanted to call in and just say thank you for talking about like Black health and Black healing. As a Black individual who has mental health issues and not physical issues that are tangible, I know sometimes, especially in ethnic communities, people with mental health issues and just aren't heard, you know? Sorry, that last call-in was supposed to be titled Being Heard and not Being Heard, but autocorrect. But basically, like, I think it was you who was talking about this or someone else. I took a hiatus from Anchor, and now everyone's segments are blending in, bleeding in, but a issue in ethnic communities, and I've seen in the Black community, is just health issues, especially mental health issues, are seen as a spiritual thing, and like you need to pray it away and you need to deal with God, and we're not going to talk about it either because it's shameful, or you just think praying saves it all. Blue, get out of the kitchen. Sorry, that's my dog. And especially mental health issues, a lot of families just don't believe they exist, or that like they especially can be prayed away because they're not tangible, and they don't believe in therapy or like medications for it. And the thing is, like, spirituality and faith is one part of it, but if something can be helped with therapy and medication, that's important too. So thank you for spreading the good word in Black community.
Hey, Black Healing Matters family, this is Danielle here, and I just have to lay it out here today. I gotta bear a little bit of my soul. Because starting this podcast has really been part of something that's been on my heart for a long time. I felt this tug. I felt the weight of this idea on me for quite a long time, and so, I'm very big on setting intention before I go into anything, especially something new. I'm very, very deliberate about the intention and the outcome and the effect that I want to have. And so when I started this podcast about a month ago, 25 days ago, something like that. Before I started at that time, I actually sat down and thought about what I want the result, the effect of this podcast to be. I went even so far as to verbalize the testimonials that I wanted people to give me as a result of interacting with my content. And so when I received these call-ins that I'm going to share with you, particularly the one with Stephanie Sanchez, shout out to you, honey, because that listening to your call-in brought a stream of tears to my eyes. Why? Because your words were almost verbatim exactly what I said I wanted as a testimonial. Oh, wow. A month ago when I started this. So that lets me know that I'm on the right path, and that also you are here as a divine appointment. I believe that. Whether you choose to believe it or not, that's okay. But I know because I set that intention. And I talk about this every Sunday, Set Your Intention Sunday, how the universe goes out and kind of marshals the resources that are necessary to bring your intention to fruition. And this right here, this call-in is a manifestation of an intention that I set just a month ago, less than a month ago. So I'm so gratified right now. I'm fighting back. You may be able to hear it. I'm holding it down, I'm holding the emotion back. But it's because I'm so thankful. I'm so grateful that what I set out to do is actually working. And shout out to all the feedback and the support, the love. It just lets me know that this is something that was needed and is necessary, as I did think, as I believed. So thank you very much. And yeah, you're not getting rid of me anytime soon. I got plenty more to come, more content to come. I really hope that you're enjoying it, and that you're getting value. That's my supreme goal, my supreme desire. It's not that we just sit and talk about our problems, because there's a lot of problems that I really like to talk about. Just to, just to rehash our problems is not what this is about. This is about providing actionable, practical steps to help you do something or be better as a result. And so I'm so gratified from you all, from God, that this was placed on me and that it's moving forward in a way that's gratifying to you as well. So on that note, I'm finished gushing over here. I want to say, as always, be blessed, and Black Healing Matters.
Hey Danielle, this is Sherelle Ashton bringing you greetings from the compassionate kind. I am in total agreement of what you're saying. We can totally change the trajectory of our day when we first wake up. And like you said, it doesn't matter how we wake up. When we first wake up, we have the choice on exactly how our day is going to go. And one of my daily practices is whenever my eyes open, I thank God. And this can be practiced by anyone of any religion. And I am Christian, so I thank God that I am awakened and I am here and above ground to see another day. And I do that before I place my feet on the ground out of my bed. And I give that praise. So thank you for sharing your story too. And I can't wait to hear more. Bye.
Hello, Danielle. It's Barbara J. Faison of the Why Struggle podcast. So I've been running around all day, but I listened to your segment Wellness Wednesday this morning and wanted to call in to say we're living parallel lives. I had a similar experience this past Sunday when we were kind of rushing to get to church, and it was so great to hear your story. So I will be echoing it because I think it's something we all need to be reminded of, that rushing is a choice. As I say, struggling is a choice. All of it is a choice. So I wanted to call in to say thank you for that story, because those stories are just great reminders of how being mindful really can change your life and how your day goes, and each moment by moment. And so it was funny when I got your call in to say thank you for favoriting. But anyway, just wanted to say that, and thank you so much. And I'm about to echo that segment because I think it's powerful. Be well, my friend.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.